The FA Cup third round match starts with Sheffield United in the stripes, playing from left to right, and Manchester United wearing the hard shirts of yellow and green, which in fact they wore here last season, and it wasn't particularly lucky for them anyway. We'll see what happens today. There's Kamara with a stinging tackle early on, and Hodges now, and it does look as if Flew is going to be the only man up front, the number 12, bandaged wrist, and the others to come from midfield. This is Giggs. Cantona, Keane in support here. Roy Keane. Hughes! And the brakes on, possibly for Ward. It's Flew on the far side, but the pass isn't good enough.
It was definitely Manchester's best attack, and it originated right by Giggs getting the ball wide, and that's what I think they've got to use, either Giggs or Chelsea. But he gave them a bit of it, made progress, and they played the ball then in through the middle, and it was Keane who nearly got in eventually.
Look at that from Cantona. Kanchelskis, Hughes, it's square. Great chance, but the pass a little bit ahead of him. Giggs is in position too here, still Hughes.
There's that man, he hasn't really had a chance, or a yard or two of space, and suddenly conjured up a magnificent slide rule pass. Look at that, taking 3 defenders out. And if Kanchelskis' ball just been a bit softer, Hughes would have got in on it. Couldn't quite retrieve it then, and Sheffield managed to scramble it away. 2 good attacks from Manchester now.
In comes Ward here, volleyed away by Pallister. Now Manchester United 3 on 3, 4 on 4. Cantona, good running from the midfield by Giggs. Still Giggs. Can he find Hughes? No. The pass out is poor though. Kanchelskis.
We just saw a glimmer there, the danger if Sheffield haven't attacked themselves and it breaks down, because Manchester suddenly found that they had an even number of attackers against defenders.
Oh, and a mistake there, and a chance for Kamara, and did he get brought down by Schmeichel? Apparently not. Referee Ashby points for a corner. Chris Kamara felt it should have been a penalty. Flew has a word with the referee as well, Trevor Brooking.
There's a terrible mix-up. He just gets the touch to it. And quite frankly, I think Chris Kamara was already on his way down and sort of fell into Schmeichel more than anything. I think a younger player who perhaps other than Kamara would have gone round the goalkeeper. I think he was so tired at the end of it.
Here comes Flew. Oh, off the line. Dennis Irwin. Sheffield United really going for it here. Coming up to half-time. Hoyland's on the line, Beasley and Tuttle waiting to come in too. And this time Schmeichel holds it and then collides with Beasley on the edge of the area, while the Sheffield contingent still debate the calls for a penalty. I've got to say I agree entirely with the co-commentator. He was already on his way down. Here's Parker. And there goes Ince. And he was certainly on his way down, and it's going to be a goal kick. The referee refusing to be influenced, you could say. Parker, Hughes, Cantona, that's lofted towards Ryan Giggs, and he's in. This is Giggs for United. Good save, Kelly. Giggs went to the near side of the goal. Bradshaw caught out, but turned round to see the goalkeeper save from Giggs.
Well, I think this is a situation where Ryan Giggs is either to look square or think about now and again coming in on his right foot, because he gave himself a poor shooting angle by keeping it on his left.
That was from Pallister, and there was no danger of that threatening Kelly. Well, Bradshaw really was in a one-against-one there. Cantona lofted the pass, didn't he, and Giggs got in, but Alan Kelly gets the credit for making the save and keeping the score at half-time down to 0-0. There were one or two moments at either end, but Kelly, on the stroke of the half-time whistle, keeps Sheffield United in the fight. Pallister forward for Manchester United. There are no subs on, by the way. McClare and Robson are the Manchester United replacements if needed, and Nielsen and Scott for Sheffield United, but as yet no sign of them. Manchester United's FA Cup pedigree well chronicled. Here's Pallister. Irwin. Ince. Hughes comes a little bit deeper. Kanchelskis takes up the central position. This is Keane. They're still moving around up front. Parker into Hughes. Looking for space that they just can't find at the moment. Parker. Hughes. Cantona, little flick. Hughes again. Move it on. Ince. Hughes. It's a good move, this. Hughes. Ince. Hughes! Great move! Fantastic goal! Oh, what a beautiful goal! Count the passes! And then the finish!
Well, you mentioned the contrast in styles, and you know, if we've got any chance in international football, this has to be the way to score goals. A magnificent move, so many touches, and the movement, the running off the ball. Ince and Hughes in the end conjured this up. Ince into Hughes. There he is. He's going to play another one too. And Kelly got a touch. Was unlucky not to make the save, but it was a wonderful goal.
So Mark Hughes returns in style after his injury. It hit the post. Cantona would have put it in if it had come out, I think, anyway. And Manchester United take the lead with a movement which really didn't belong to a game like this. Tuttle. Thought there would have been the shout, but Schmeichel picked it up virtually from between Parker's feet. This is Kanchelskis now, taking on Gage. Hughes and Giggs are in the middle. And Cantona's there as well. Oh! Just failed to make contact, the Frenchman.
Well, a marvellous cross from Kanchelskis. I think Cantona was surprised at the pace of it. I thought he would have headed it, diving header, but he just went beyond it before he lifted his leg up, and I thought Kanchelskis did marvellous there, because he took Schmeichel's throw on the run, got away from Gage, whipped in the perfect cross.
Kanchelskis, Parker again. Kanchelskis, Hughes in the middle. Kanchelskis pulls it back for Ince, and here's Giggs! What a great save by Alan Kelly. Well, that would have been 2-0 and all over.
Kanchelskis again, he's had a good second half, good pull back, great strike, great save.
So it's a corner on the far side. Bruce has come up for it. Back again with Giggs. And Cantona's there, and the flag's up on this side. Referee may not have seen it yet, in fact he hasn't seen it. And it's still up. In the sense that it won't matter, because I think it was for an offside, and there's going to be a free kick anyway.
The referee probably wonders what the crowd are all shouting at him. He's thinking, well, I've given the free kick anyway, not realising that the linesman's flag had been waving for about 20 seconds before.
Just about 3 minutes to go, and offside now at the other end. Manchester United 3 minutes away from a place in the fourth round draw, which will be coming up from Lancaster Gate as soon as this match is over. His team look at this stage as though they're going to be in it. Hughes starts to make a run now. Giggs is on that side as well. Header by Gage. Hughes. Oh, he's had a kick there. Now Hughes was booked in the first half.
Well, he's got to go off.
And this is dangerous here for Mark Hughes. He had a kick there at David Tuttle, and having already been booked, he's off with a red card. Mark Hughes sent off on his return. The scorer of the goal gets the red card with less than 3 minutes to go, but he was booked in the first half after allegedly leaving a foot on Kamara. The referee went back and booked him when the play stopped, and now Alex Ferguson's goal scorer, possible match winner, goes off for a second offence. Trevor Brooking.
Well, they've had a tussle all afternoon. I mean, whether it was that tackle, about 10 or 15 minutes ago when I said Tuttle came through Hughes, but that is a dreadful kick. I mean, there's no excuse for just because the ball is a couple of yards away. Mark Hughes, I mean, the referee showed it as a second yellow card, but I think it was possibly worth a red card just in its own. And we all know he shouldn't have allowed his frustrations to get to the stage where you just have a wild kick like that.
You have the feeling, really, that Manchester United should have locked this game up more emphatically than they appear to have done. Here's Gage. Oh, he's missed it, Schmeichel! What on earth is happening in there? Whitehouse. Beasley. Beasley's cross, disappointing, but there was a moment there where Schmeichel and the defenders, they're still arguing about it. There was either a lack of communication, but here it comes.
Well, it was a great cross from Gage, put in at pace, and he's gone with his feet instead. He didn't fancy going with his head, I don't think, and very relieved, I'm sure, to see it go right across the face of the goal. Possibly, I think, Sheffield's last chance.
Well, we're in the 4th minute of stoppage time, and Manchester United do indeed go through to the 4th round, courtesy of a goal that will go down in FA Cup history. A quite phenomenal movement, which brought the match really out of a bit of a trough and made it a very exciting one in the last few minutes. Mark Hughes, the goal scorer, is sent off, but Alex Ferguson, looking round angrily, can blame Kelly, the goalkeeper, for saving 2 or 3 other efforts which could have made the victory more emphatic. But when it all dies down, it's Sheffield United 0, Manchester United 1.